Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm finally back in my roots, in my environment. Anyway, today I'm going to be doing a story time video. I'm just grabbing my drink because it's really hot and I turned off the fan and everything so you can hear me. I'm not even looking at the camera, I'm looking at the viewfinder. Anyway, so first, before we get into this video, well, let me explain what the video is. It's going to be a story time about my time in Pride this year, 2019, San Diego. First things first, I want to address that my merch is out. Boys can't wear makeup. If you want to buy that, if you want to support, because, you know, YouTube doesn't pay me, and we all know I need the extra money, it'll be linked in the description down below. It's pretty cool. Just buy it. It's a hoodie. I should be wearing the shirt, but I already wore the short. That's how good it is, the short. I already wore the shorts, and that's how good it is, and it's dirty. It has armpit sweat on it. Anyway, so let's get right in this video. So first, I'm not going to be mentioning any names because I've asked people permission. I was going to tell the story anyway, but I wanted to make sure I didn't want any drama, I didn't want any beef, including this story. So if you do know who is in the story, don't think of them differently. Everyone has their own experiences anyway, so I will be giving them different names. So, into the story. So first things first, San Diego Pride, hi, I'm gay. I wanted to take my friend to Pride, and it was his first Pride. I'm not sure if he's out yet. I know he's not out to his parents, but I don't know if he's out, like, yet. Because I get no money. Anyway, so let's call him Sunscreen. Basically, I wanted to take Sunscreen to his first Pride, and me and my other friend, Donovan, we were already gonna go, but, by the way, that's not his real name. Anyway, so me and my friend Donovan were already planning to go to Pride previously beforehand. We're like, yeah, let's go to Pride together. Like, why not? We're both gay. Might as well, you know, support. Oh, but my friend Sunscreen, he hasn't been to Pride yet. Let me be the aunt/mom that I am and take him to Pride, or at least, like, let him join our group, because we had a group of people. It was about 5 of us. I don't remember. But, so yeah, I was like, okay, yeah, let's go to Pride together. It'll be fun. I'll show you the way of the gay and, like, who not to hang out with and who to hang out with and who's the top, who's the who's the bottom, who's the in between. I'm kidding. Just gonna be there and, like, be a mom and be an auntie, the gay auntie, because that's what my name is. Anyway, I'm going way too long on this. We go outfit shopping. I get him an outfit because, like, I'm a designer. Like, obviously I have good choice in clothes. I had my little outfits. I'll throw them out right here. I had my looks. I did serve them. I was looking really bomb, which my looks went to waste because after telling the story. Anyway, speaking of Pride, San Diego, first day. I'm getting ready, and then we're gonna take the bus because he didn't want to drive because he was going. Well, I guess I'm not saying his name. So he was gonna get drunk and he was gonna smoke. And if you know me, you know I don't do either of those two things. I'm already not really there without any drugs, so, like, if I had any, it just made things a lot worse for me. He was gonna do that kind of stuff. I told him, you don't need to do that stuff to have fun, because I'm gonna be there and it's gonna be fun. Anyway, he decided to drink and get high. I was just like, okay, whatever. You're not gonna drive because I can drive and I'm not Ubering. So we took the bus. In the parade, we meet up with Donovan and our other two friends, and we're just having a really good time. And then it comes to the festival. Now, if you've never been to a Pride, I don't know if it's the same at all the different Prides, but here in San Diego and LA, there's the parade, and then there's actually the festival, like the behind the scenes where all the dirt and where all the tea and the drama gets stirred. Anyway, for that, oh my god, before that, I completely forgot a big chunk of that story. Oh my god. After the parade, everyone's like, oh, we're hungry. I'm like, well, I ate McDonald's. To a restaurant I will not say. So we get there, this guy, he looks at me, he's like, oh wow, I love your makeup, because I did a little butterfly thing, and he's like, did you do that yourself? I'm like, oh yeah, I did, like, thank you so much, like, you know, the usual thing, because, like, when someone compliments me on my makeup, I'm gonna thank them, and, like, thank you, like, thank you. And then he's like, you know what, because he was getting his face paint, and he's like, you know what, I'm gonna get the same thing. I'm like, okay. Love that for you. We can be twins, we can take a picture. And then we're all talking. I didn't order anything because I already ate. we play a game, I win a game, I win a t-shirt, I would show you the t-shirt, but I don't want to show the restaurant. But anyway, so this guy, the butterfly guy, let's call him butterfly guy. Butterfly guy comes to us, and he's like, hey, I got my mate done. I'm like, let's take a picture. I'm like, okay, let's take a picture. Looks, and then, like, it's, like, all said and done. I'm like, thank you. And he's like, oh, so, you guys want to drink beer? I'm like,
oh, no, thanks, I'm fine.
And then everyone's like, no, wait, yes. Yeah, that's not what they said, but anyway, they're like, yeah, let's, because none of us are 21. And then he's like, yeah, I'll buy you guys beer if you suck my dick. By the way, let me preference this. I'm, like, the only sober person here, so, like, Donovan and Sunscreen and all the other guys, well, only two other people knew what was happening, but Donovan and Sunscreen completely don't hear the whole part about the, the sister side. And they're like, yeah, let's do it! Like, sitting there like, are you kidding me? Like, did you not just hear what just came out of that man's mouth? Butterfly man's mouth? We can pay for it, but, you just gotta buy it for us because, like, we're not 21. And he looked like he was, like, at least 28. And he's like, yeah, you guys and he kept preferencing that he wasn't going to do this for free. And I guess Donovan and Sunscreen just weren't there and weren't paying attention to that. So he leaves. And I'm just freaking out. I'm like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Because my anxiety is already at all time high. I'm surrounded by a whole bunch of beautiful people and, like, out in public. And I'm just like, oh, no. And Sunscreen. And I asked the group, I'm just like, hey, did anybody, like, did you just see where that guy was? And they're just like, what? And I hear what he said, like, yes, he's gonna buy you guys drinks, but you're gonna have to do, like, you're gonna have to work for that drink. So we all go to, Rite Aid or Walgreens, I don't know, one of the two, some water, not drinks, where we're just getting something to drink, like water, because, like, we're thirsty and it's blazing hot. So we're getting that, we're taking pictures outside, and, at some point in the restaurant, Donovan and Sunscreen exchange numbers with, Butterfly Man. So they go meet up with him to the liquor store to go get some drinks. And I'm just like, oh my god, you guys are actually going to do this? And I tell them again, I just reiterated, go over a nice little review for them, what he wants. They're just like, oh, okay, we won't do it. We just want to drink and we're going to leave. At this point, I can't do anything about it. I'm just like, okay, bye. They ended up just not having to, like, they got the drinks and then we were, like, trying to meet up with them. We ended up finding them. But before we find them, we find Butterfly Man. And Butterfly Man is just like, oh yeah, like, walking around with us, like, I'm about to, I'm about to get what I came for, and, like, all this other stuff. And I was like, you're not getting it for me, that's all I know. So he's with me and the group, Donovan and Sunscreen are I don't know where they were, but they weren't with the group. And this Butterfly Man is with us. And then he's like, oh yeah, I gotta go take a piss, I'm gonna be back. So I'm like, great, perfect timing, let's get out, let's run away from him. While he's taking a pee, I call Donovan and Sunscreen, I'm just like, where are you? He's gone, let's go, let's skedaddle, let's leave now while we have the chance. And then it's like, we're across the street. So they cross the street, mind you, there's cars just driving, no one knows how to drive, and they make it. So we meet up with them. I'm just like, okay, let's stop standing here. Let's stop standing here talking. Let's talk and walk while he's taking a piss. Problems dealt with. So we had to figure out the line. Because the line is, like, really, really, really freaking long. It's like, if you ever been to Balboa Park, that bridge that goes into Balboa Park, the line goes all the way down from there. Oh my god, I look pale. But the line goes all the way down from there to the festival. It's like a 2-hour wait to get inside, pretty much. So Donovan's like, let's cut in line and let's find someone to, like, we'll give them money to, like, cut them and see if they'll let us cut or get behind them. Ends up working, and I'm just like, wow, that actually worked. And then I end up being friends with, making friends with some of the girls in the line. They're really cute, so if you're watching this, like, girlies. But before this, I forgot a big part. So remember the alcohol that they purchased at the liquor store? We can't bring that in. Surprise. And then also, we're under 21. Surprise. So they're just like, where are we gonna hide it? What are we gonna do with it? What are we gonna do with it? I spent all this money on this liquor that I knew I couldn't bring in, and then I blah, 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 blah. So they hide it in a bush. And that's gonna be important later on in the story. Anyway, so we get inside eventually. And And day one was pretty good. I see a couple of my friends. I see people that I know. I took some pictures. It's a pretty good day. Nothing too eventful happened in day one where I need to put in a story time. I mean, I had a couple guys I flirted with that I didn't flirt with me back, and it was really awkward. I mean, that could be the long story time. But now, with that little prelude, let's get into day two. I'm gonna meet up with Donovan and the rest of the crew later on in the day. So we end up getting there at the front gates. It's not as packed as day one, and Sunscreen's like, "Wait, the liquor!" I'm just like, "Oh, you got the weekend me. Oh, he's like, "I gotta find that liquor." He didn't say it like that, but he's like, "I gotta find that liquor. I'm not leaving. I'm not going inside without it. I need to drink it because I paid a lot of money for it." I was just like, "Well, you have fun with that. I'm gonna go inside by myself." I'm gonna go inside by myself without you. Oh my god, that went down the wrong hole. Okay, by myself, whatever, and I'm gonna live my life. So I ended up going inside. Because he wasn't gonna go with me, and I wasn't gonna go searching for alcohol because I don't drink it, and I don't really care for it, and I don't need to drink to have fun. But apparently this night I did. So I'm inside by myself. I'm literally sitting on this hill of grass by myself, just waiting, texting someone that I was talking to, but ended up putting me in the friend zone. And I'm just like, where are my friends? It was either an hour or 30 minutes that passed by, and I'm just like, where are they? And they end up FaceTiming me. They're like, hey, like, where are you at? Like, side. And like, I guess Donovan and Sunscreen ended up meeting up, and the rest of the group, they ended up meeting up together, and they're just lit. I'm just like, okay, okay. And they, I don't know if they're cross-faded. I think that's the word to use. I don't remember, but I don't want to put anything allegedly. I know for sure they were drunk. Anyway, they end up getting inside. I meet up with them, and I'm just mad at this point because I was sitting there by myself for like a good amount of time, just looking cute, getting attacked by bees. But I'm like, okay, you know what? My friends are here. I'm gonna have a good time, and you know what? I don't care. Like, they're here, and like, we're here to party. So we go to the dance floor. I meet up with this other one of my friends, and we're on the dance floor, and Donovan is having a really good time on the dance floor. Such a good time that this, just cutting more into the story, he ends up seeing this old man, and he's in this circle, and he's dancing with this old guy. And this old guy is just like living his life. He's like, man, it's been too long since I've had something like that. And then Donovan is just like not even on Earth, so he doesn't know what's going on. I'm just like, are you okay? I'm asking him like, are you okay? He's like, yeah, I'm fine. Yeah. I was like, oh my god. I was like, oh my god, I don't know. But anyway, so he literally tells the old man to tie his shoe in the middle of the dance floor, which is kind of iconic, but also just like, oh my god, this is so embarrassing. After all that shenanigans, I'm like, kind of like trying to dance and like get myself situated because, you know, with anxiety, I don't want to like dance in front of people. I'm already like panicking. So I see Sunscreen and Donovan walk up the dance floor. I'm like, are they okay? So I go over to them, and Donovan is just like out of it, done, like not in the right state of mind to be dancing, to be standing, to be doing anything, to be awake. He needs to be asleep right now. He was in a really rough condition. I'm just like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Sunscreen, I tell Sunscreen, like, you know what, I got this, like, whatever, I got it. I give him some water. I don't know if I had water, but it's like, are you okay? And I'm like fanning him. He's like, no, I'm not. He's like, no. Oh, wait, I had to do the voice. He's like, no, I'm not okay. Like, oh my god, I think I'm like really sick. And I was like, oh my god. And guess who ends up coming by? Which is actually a really good thing because I thought we were going to be in so much trouble. So one of the volunteers for the Pride event ends up coming to us, and she's like, alright, is he okay? I'm just like, I don't know what to answer. And he's like, I think I'm okay. And she looks at me and was like, no. And then she's like, okay, well, I can take you to the medical tent. And I was like, damn. So we were trying to get him up and situated. And luckily this car, this is the most embarrassing part. At the nick of time, and she's like, do you guys need a ride to the medical tent? She's like, yes. And then so we get on the car. I'm just like, do I get on? I'm just kind of hoping she says no, but also I need to be there and be a good friend. She's like, yeah, go ahead, get on, because like we need you because you're his friend. And like, anyway, so I get on the cart. They're the two volunteers driving us to the thing, and then there's three of them walking behind us. And these things don't have horns. So the lady literally has to yell, move out the way! Move out the way! We have an emergency! To people to move out the way. And I'm just like, I'm taking obviously like people to the normal human, to the regular bystander. This looks very fishy. So you just see this lady yelling and driving, and then this volunteer and this drunk guy. Like, blah, blah, blah. And then me in the back like this, with my fan just like covering my face like, oh my god, this is so embarrassing, this is so embarrassing. Then Donovan decides, you know what, I need help. I need help, because just the situation wasn't worse. I need to make this even worse. So Donovan's yelling, move out of the way! I need to get to the medical center right now, move it! I was like, oh my god, are you kidding me? This is a dream, right? Someone bitch me out. Wake up. Anyway, so we get to the medical tent, and they're just like, yeah, he's not gonna be able to get back up. He needs to be in here for a little bit. Come back in like an hour and check up on him. I was like, okay. You know what? He's somewhere safe. He's not in. And they're just like, yeah, go have fun. It's like, okay, I'll have fun. The hour passes, and actually, the hour passes, like, okay, I need to go check up on him. And then Sunscreen's like, oh, I want to go too. I was like, okay, come on, let's go. He should have been right along with them. I had to literally start dragging him. Not dragging him, but like holding him by his arm. I'm not in focus. Holding him by his arm and like pulling him. And he's stopping to every person like, oh my god, you're so beautiful. And like trying to talk to every person we pass by. Just like, you got to be kidding me. Like, we need to go. You're talking attention to us. So I'm just like, okay, I'm so sorry. Like, come on, let's go. I'm so sorry. Forgive him. I'm so sorry. Another 15 minutes. And Sunscreen decides he needs to go immediately to see Donovan. Not me. Because, you know, I'm in the right state of mind. So Sunscreen but he goes into the tent before I could even realize. Because I think I had seen some of my friends. And I started to talk to them at one point because I'm just like dragging this drunk guy, and they're just like, is he okay? I was like, no, I'm not okay. So I try to go in there, and they're like, no, only one person at a time. I was like, oh, are you kidding me? So Sunscreen and Donovan are talking about stuff, you know, whatever. I'm out there talking to my friends, and then Sunscreen comes out, and he's just like, I don't want to say this part because I don't know the person that I don't know if they want me to disclose this, but basically they were talking about something pretty deep. And then I'm just like, oh, thank you for going in there. I wanted to see him first and talk to him. And then he's like, Sunscreen. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? You are literally the worst person in the whole entire world. Do you know blah, 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 blah. I don't want to say the part. But you know blah, 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 blah. And he's literally going off on me so loud. And like people are starting to stare. My anxiety's already up here. And now it's all the way up here. Just like, oh my god, why are you yelling at me? And like, I did nothing wrong. I just wanted to see my friend first. And you got me in line. And he's just like going off on me. Then he stops. And he looks at my friend. And he's just like, can I borrow your fan? I was like, oh my god. Oh my god. Between me and him, our beef, our drama. And I'm just like, okay, I don't have time for this. So I go in there, and I look at Donovan. I'm just like, you motherfucker. You. And we're just talking. I'm just like, you better be lucky I'm a nice person, because honestly, I could be such a bitch, and I could have been a horrible friend, and just left you in here by yourself, or not even offered our ass. Anyway, he's like, thank you so much. Like, I'm recovering. Like, thank you so much, and all this other stuff. I was like, you're welcome, because like I'm a good person. Because they're like, oh, he's still not good to recover. He's gonna need a couple more, maybe an hour or two. Basically, to cut more of the story, because I'm already 30 minutes in, I basically go back to the dance floor. I take sunscreen, and the next time I check in on Donovan, I leave sunscreen at the dance floor because they're like, no, I don't want to go. I was like, okay, great. All that work and all that effort for that late. I end up waiting out there for 30 minutes for Donovan for me to get checked in. And they're just like, you know what, you just go have fun. He's gonna need more time. It's like, why didn't you just tell me this in the first place? Okay. End up going back to the tent with my other friends, and Donovan is nowhere to be found. He's left, and they're just like, oh yeah, he got picked up by this one lady. I'm just like, you just what? You just let him go with this lady? I mean, at the time I didn't. How? At the time I didn't know who it was. It all made sense at the end, but I'm just like, you just let him go with some random person and didn't even contact me that he left and had me worrying and didn't even tell me because they told me as soon as anything happens, as soon as he's ready to go, they'll call me, but they didn't call me. So I was a little bit salty. I was like, thank you. At least I helped him beat he's okay, but now I need to figure out where he is. So I'm calling him. He didn't even call me or text me that he was gone. So I'm calling, and he gives me his location, and we're slowly getting over to him. I end up finding him. We had this really deep conversation about life and this whole situation, how this day is like so kind of shitty for me. Um, yeah, so we ended up going back to we went somewhere. It's getting really late. We're trying to find sunscreen and everybody so we can start getting ready to go and at least have everyone together at one point in this day. And there's this big mosh pit, I guess, full of people, and we're trying to find sunscreen and sunscreen. And then Donovan's like, he's over there. I'm like, no, he's not. He can't be over there because I don't want to go in that pit. Before we go check in there, at least make sure he's in there. And he's like, no, he's in there. And I'm like, okay. It's fine. And I start following him, and I literally start having a panic attack, and it's like, I can't go in that. Because it's like, it was the hill I went on. Going down the hill was like a little crowd of people, and then at the bottom was a huge clusterfuck of people, and I'm just like, I can't go through that crowd to find one person. So I just tell him, like, I can't. And he goes in there. Crazy drunk lady. She comes up to me and like, wow, your makeup is better than my daughter's or my sister's. And I was like, oh, thank you so much. She's like, yeah, I got anxiety too. And like, yeah, blah. And she's just like, it's just, she doesn't even know what's going on either. I was like, okay, whatever. Like, at least she's keeping me company. And she's like, well, I gotta go. And then she leaves me. So I'm like, okay, I can't do this anymore. So I text Donovan. I'm just like, I can't do this. I'm going back up to the. I think I say I'm just gonna go because I think I kind of want to leave because I'm already starting to panic and I can't deal with it anymore. So I start heading up. The panic attack is just getting worse and worse and worse. I'm trying to not make it noticeable because I don't want to attract attention to myself because that's gonna make it even worse. So I'm just like walking up the hill. I'm literally at the exit and I'm just like, oh my god, I need to leave. Should I leave? I can't leave my friends because if I leave my friends, I'm a bad friend. And then like if I stay, I'm gonna be even more panicky. And then I end up being like texting Manuel. He comes back up and he's like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine. Like, I'm okay." Okay, so my memory card is full, and I'm a bad YouTuber. So I'm gonna finish the rest of the story on my phone because there's only a little bit left, and I don't feel like erasing my memory card just to tell the rest of a 5-minute story. So basically, we end up going to the other dance floor where we think sunscreen is. And I just like, my anxiety is just taking over. I'm just like, I can't do this, I can't do this, I can't do this. So I walk away and I leave Donovan by himself and I'm just like contemplating, should I leave? I'm calling uh, sunscreen. I'm just like, where are you at? Where are you at? Like I'm calling. He's not picking up. He's not responding to any of my text messages. And before that, I told Donovan that I'm gonna just go, and he's like, yeah, I'll just Uber home. Like, thanks for coming and thanks for everything. I was like, you're welcome. And then that's when I left, and I'm just like calling sunscreen. He's not picking up whatsoever. I'm just like, okay, I think I should just go. So I call my other friend that he has a car, and I'm just like, and he offered a ride to me, and I'm just like, I'll let you know. And then at this point, I'm just like, okay, I'll go with you. but I want to go find sunscreen. So one of my other friends is coming, and then she goes and tries to find sunscreen with me. We end up finding him, and guess what he's doing? He's dancing his little heart out, which, I mean, go ahead, have fun. I'm just like, are you kidding me? Like, I've been trying to contact you for the past, like, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and you're, like, not answering, and you're just dancing, live your best life, like, go Osses, like, have your best time. But I'm, like, ready to go, having a verge of a panic attack. I'm just, like, fighting it at this point, like, like, can't even, it was really bad. And I just tell him, like, I'm gonna go, like, I'm ready to go, and he's like, I'll just Uber. I was like, oh my god, are you kidding me? If I knew you were just gonna Uber, I would have just left you. Because we initially said that we're all gonna just sleep together. And basically, I just was like, okay, you know what? I just was like, okay. Okay. At this point, I'm just like, I felt so just defeated. I was like, damn, my pride literally barely, like, I met some really nice people. I took some really good pictures. I had a couple good moments. But the second day was just like stress. I was just like, oh my god. And I was just like so over. I was just like, fuck it, whatever. Like, what are you gonna do? And this is what I signed up for because I wanted to be a mom, and like this is what being the mom of the group is. Anyway, so we ended up making up. I was salty. I wasn't gonna just stop being friends with these people because, yeah, people make mistakes, and like this was like one of our few times ever hanging out, me and Sunscreen at least. I was just really salty, and I had every right to be, so don't come after me and be like, why are you so mad? And like, why were you angry at them? Like, they're just living their best life. I had the right to be mad. Anyway, so I got over it. I wasn't really like, I went and cut them off, but I was more like, I need to take a break from everything, because like my anxiety still needed to settle down. I need to relax. Because it was a lot. It was a lot. And, yeah, everything's good now. Can't wait till Pride next year, and hopefully I won't be babysitting again. Anyway, if you did enjoy this video and want more story times, which will be coming up because I have so many stories, because just telling the story made me realize how much has happened in my life since I've told a story time. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, share what it will cost you. That's amounts of phone internet, and I'll see you guys in the next video. That won't be in a month because like I'm getting better at my content. All right, bye guys.